Rain hits the roof as the young mom walks in circles. Her steps grow faster, like her heart is trying to run away. She shakes her head and presses her hands together. I can't do this anymore. Her voice breaks with each word, but the night gives no answer. She stops at the orphanage gate and looks back one last time. Her shoulders drop as if something heavy rests on them. The wind pushes her forward, urging her to decide. Forgive me, she whispers, and drops the note on the step. She pushes her daughter forward. Stay here. The little girl stands quiet, holding her small bag tight, as if it is the only thing she owns in the world. The mom turns and runs into the night without looking back. Her feet splash through puddles as the darkness swallows her path. The child watches from the window, eyes wide and silent. No tears fall, only questions hide behind her stare. Rain beats hard as the gate creaks open by itself. A weak push of wind moves it again, like something unseen is guiding the moment. The caretaker spots the girl who brought you here. He bends, picks up the note, and reads the mother's name out loud. The girl answers with short, shaky words. Her voice wavers, but something brave rises inside her. Other kids peek and whisper, "Why was she left here?" The questions jump from one child to another. Rumors spread fast through the dorm rooms. Some say she was cursed. Some say she was chosen. No one truly knows. The caretaker frowns. There is more to this story. His eyes shift as a strange shadow moves behind the curtains. It slips across the wall like a spirit watching over the girl. She is led inside as thunder shakes the sky. The children crowd around hoping for answers. Let her rest questions later. His voice is firm, but his eyes never leave the shadowed corner. The mom's note slips from his hand and lands face down on the floor. The ink begins to blur in the damp air, hiding secrets that should not stay hidden for long. The story begins with mystery, fear, and a bold choice. The girl wakes early and shows her quick, brave nature. She rises before the others, moves with purpose, and wastes no time. Kids whisper, she's the new one, but she stands strong, her eyes steady like someone ready for anything. The caretaker watches her and says, "You learn fast, child." She nods, but the mother's shadow lingers in her thoughts, following her like a question she cannot shake. A mischievous boy tries to tease her, but she fires back with sharp words that stop him cold. A kind girl steps beside her and says, "Stick with me." She follows, grateful for the gesture but still alert. A tall figure moves behind the dorm fence at sunset. She turns fast. Who is there? No one answers. Only silence stands with her. Later, strange marks appear on the wall near her bed. She touches one mark and feels a quick chill travel through her fingers. Older kids gather and say, "Those marks were not there yesterday." Their voices carry worry, but she only grows more curious. During chores, she hears soft whispers from an empty corner. No body, no breath. Only words that slide through the air like secrets. At school time, teachers notice her sharp mind, impressed by how swiftly she understands everything. A friend leans close and says, "Some kids say this place hides secrets." She nods and asks the caretaker, "Why do the walls have strange signs?" The answer comes slow. Not everything here speaks with words. During playtime, the shadowy figure watches from a tree. She walks up boldly. "Show yourself." Kids pull her back, saying, "Don't go near that tree." She keeps her eyes fixed on the dark shape that slips away. She starts asking everyone, "Why did my mom leave me?" Some kids shrugged. Others say, "Maybe she feared something." An older girl steps closer and warns, "Your answers may hurt you." She refuses to stop. "I must know the truth." The caretaker hears her questions and grows quiet. Something heavy settles around him. At last he speaks. "Your mother's story is not simple." That night, whispered voices follow her down the hall. She walks faster, but the sound trails her steps. She sees the shadow again, and steps toward it with no fear. The figure turns away quickly, leaving dust on the floor. She kneels and picks up a small bead left behind, an African charm shaped like an ancient symbol. She holds the bead tight. "This is my first clue." The shadowy figure points toward the basement door. The girl steps back but keeps her eyes on the moving hand. "Why are you leading me?" she whispers, yet her feet follow the silent guide. The basement floor groans as she pushes the door open. A faint symbol glows on the wall and guides her inside like a quiet call asking to be heard. She follows the light and finds an old diary wrapped in a worn African cloth. She lifts it with care, sensing it carries more than words. She reads the first line. "This place hides many voices." A cold breeze slaps the pages open by itself, turning them fast as if the book wants to speak. She runs to tell two kids, but they hold up their hands. "Stop digging." One boy steps forward. "People who search here get hurt." She stands firm. "I'm not scared." The rival child steps forward and lifts a chin high. "I'll find it first." Tension sparks as both lock eyes in open challenge. Night falls and doors slam, though no one touches them. A bowl drops off a table and rolls toward her feet, stopping right against her toes. Whispers circle her bed, calling her name softly like spirits trying to wake a buried truth. She runs outside and almost crashes into a hooded woman. "Stay away from the past," the woman says, and turns to leave. She calls out, "Are you my mother?" No answer comes. The rival child spies on her from behind a post. "You're hiding something," the two argue, voices hard and sharp, until the caretaker shouts, "Enough." He pulls her aside. Some truths are dangerous. She lifts her head, but danger won't stop me now. She returns to the diary and finds a map hidden inside. The map shows secret paths used by children long ago, lines twisting like old stories whispered around fires. She studies it and learns some kids in the orphanage have strange gifts, not meant for everyone. A group of kids gather behind the hall to practice quiet rituals. She watches them chant and steps forward. "What are you hiding?" One girl lifts her sleeve and shows a mark on her arm. "We are chosen." The girl looks down at her own skin and notices a faint mark glowing under the moonlight. "This was on me since I came here," she gasps. The rival child sees it too. "You're part of the secret." The caretaker interrupts, his face pale. "It has begun." The diary pages flip again, revealing her mother's name. She stares at the ink. "My mother knew all this." A soft voice from outside speaks. "You were never meant to know." She runs toward the voice, ready for the truth. Thunder cracks loud as she runs into the dark yard. Her feet hit the ground fast. Her breath shakes. One hand grabs the small charm at her neck. A hooded woman steps out of the rain. Water rolls off her shoulders as if the storm fears to touch her. "Why did you leave me?" the girl shouts, her voice cutting the air like a drumbeat. The woman drops her hood. "I had no choice." Wind swirls around them. Shadows move between the trees like hidden eyes watching. The girl points at one dark figure. "Is that following me?" "It came for both of us," the woman answers. "I feared people. I feared this place even more." The girl steps forward. "Tell me the truth now. Your mark brings danger and power." The ground vibrates. The shadow spirit rises from the earth, tall and heavy, like an old story waking after a long sleep. Kids watching from windows whisper, "The spirit has come." The spirit speaks in a deep voice. "Choose your path." The girl holds her charm bead tight. "I choose courage." A dark force bursts from the old trees, loud and angry, shaking the air as if it wants to tear the night apart. The woman pushes her back. "Stay behind me." "No, I will not run again." The spirit circles them slowly. Only the brave may stand. The girl steps toward the force with firm eyes. The wind blows hard, testing her strength, pushing her like an enemy, trying to break her will. "You are too young," the force shouts, "but I am not weak." The charm glows with a soft golden light, shining through the storm like a quiet sun. The spirit bows slightly. She carries the old fire. The dark force strikes fast, but she blocks it with her glowing charm, her arms steady like a warrior's shield. "You fear truth. You fear me learning," she says. The force stumbles back as if her words cut deeper than any blade. The woman watches in shock. "You are stronger than me." The girl points the charm forward. "Leave this place." The force breaks apart like dust stolen by the storm and disappears into the wind. Silence falls. The spirit stands tall. Justice stands today. The girl turns to the woman. "No more lies." The woman nods slowly. "From now on, the truth only." Rain softens. Dawn light breaks over the orphanage like a new blessing. The spirit fades, whispering, "Her story has now begun." Mother says, "I was wrong." The daughter stands firm, eyes steady. "I hear you." Rain from the night has passed, but tension hums in the air. Both face the past directly. Silence stretches only for a heartbeat. Then words return, sharp and honest. "No more secrets between us," the daughter adds, voice clear and unwavering. Trust begins to rebuild like a slow, steady drumbeat. The caretaker steps forward, voice firm. "We must talk." Both nod. The weight of responsibility presses, but there is strength and acknowledgement. Children whisper among themselves. Did the danger leave? Eyes wide, they watch, hoping, afraid, yet ready. Their curiosity carries the energy of a living community. "Stand together now," the caretaker commands. The words echo, simple and strong, a reminder of unity. The group draws closer, shoulders touching, bonds forming in silence and shared purpose. Symbols on the old wall glow one last time. Faint, mysterious light ripples across the stone, hinting at the orphanage's hidden power. The daughter steps forward, hand brushing a glowing mark. "I finally understand." Her voice carries clarity, courage, and the weight of lessons learned. Some mysteries fade. Some remain quietly waiting for another day. No need for long words, the truth has rhythm enough in what is left unspoken. The mother bends slightly, hands raised in a quiet blessing. Words, simple, traditional. A gesture that carries respect, apology, and hope. Your path is yours now, the daughter replies, strong, steady. A promise to herself, a challenge to the future. Children cheer, we're with you. Their voices rise like a song of solidarity, quick and vibrant. The gate closes behind them, quiet, certain, a promise of change, simple and true. The orphanage hums with life. Stories of bravery, choice, and courage now live in every corner, carried forward by a girl who faced the storm and stood tall. Your choice has a price, the caretaker warns firmly. The words hang heavy in the air. The past presses close, memories of abandonment sharp and raw. The weight of responsibility lands on the daughter, but she does not falter. I will not run again, she says. Her voice is steady, strong, unshaken. Courage flows through her like a river breaking stone. The past betrayal stands in the open now. No hiding, no excuses. Every truth, every wrong faced directly. The room holds its breath. Pain made me strong, she declares. Each word carries power, naming her growth, her resilience. She no longer trembles before the ghosts of yesterday. Children murmur softly among themselves. She changed, she grew. Their voices ripple through the room like whispers of the wind, carrying admiration and hope. The caretaker speaks again. Every choice echoes in the village. Every action touches more than just yourself. The words hold tradition, warning, and wisdom all at once. Stand tall. Your path is yours, the caretaker says. Authority. Laced with care, a reminder that courage and wisdom go hand in hand. The daughter walks through the orphanage with steady steps, each footfall a drumbeat of confidence. She carries her past, but it no longer binds her. Action and choice guide her now. Old symbols on the wall seem to watch her go. They glow faintly, silent witnesses to the courage born in the room. Their presence whispers of power, of mysteries honored and respected. A soft whisper drifts near. Your journey is not done. The voice is light, quick, supernatural, yet gentle. It carries the promise of what is yet to come. The daughter smiles. Then I'm ready. Her words are sharp, clear, fearless. She accepts the path before her, embracing adventure, truth, and challenge alike. The shadow fades, leaving a quiet promise. The air feels lighter, the energy turned toward the future. A new chapter begins. Open, uncertain, but hers to walk. The orphanage hums with life once more, a place of learning, courage, and mystery. The story continues, but now she leads the way.